Tonight, we have exclusive interview with Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau, the Republican candidate running in this year's 20th Congressional District. I'm Emma Ott with that and more tonight at 8.
Governor Gavin Newsom presented the 2024 to 2025 state budget proposal today. I'm Valentina Saldaña with those details coming up.
Also tonight, authorities are investigating a deadly avalanche in the Lake Tahoe area. Plus,
I also want to thank the community. We've gotten a lot of tips, a lot of communication, a lot of support.
we are following the latest details in the Reedley homicide investigation. Your news in prime time is next.
New, local, unique. MyTV53 News at 8 starts right now.
Good evening. Welcome to the San Joaquin Valley's only 8 p.m. news. I'm Austin Reed. It is Wednesday, January the 10th, 2024. Thanks for being here. Our big story is in Kern County tonight for our viewers on KNXT as the race is on to fill Kevin McCarthy's vacant spot. We have so far heard from one candidate, reached out to Vince Fong, who did not return our final confirmed requests for an interview. But tonight, MyTV53's Emma Ott is digging deeper with the current sheriff of Tulare County, Mike Boudreau, about why he is the right decision for voters. Emma's in our news center with more.
Mike Boudreau has been connected to the Tulare County Sheriff's Office for 37 years, from starting as a cadet at only 19 to becoming a sheriff in 2013. Sheriff Mike Boudreau is the current president of the California State's Sheriff's Association, representing all 58 local sheriffs in California. While Boudreau is still serving as sheriff in Tulare, now he wants to take his knowledge he's learned through his position and apply it in Congress.
I work with these department heads these directors that we work in tackling the drug issue up and down the Central Valley. And so I'm very well versed and developed relationships over the years dealing with people all through the Central Valley.
California's 20th contained parts of Kern, Tulare, Kings, and Fresno counties in a district that stretches from north of Clovis down to Rosamond. Boudreau is a Valley native born in Porterville, California.
And so I work very regularly with different people up and down the state, as well as very well with legislators in the Assembly and Senate. And I work with both sides of the aisle, both Democrats and Republican. And people have asked me in the past, how are you going to be able to do that if you're elected? Well, as sheriff, it's pretty easy for me.
Where Boudreau says he stands out from the other Republicans running to succeed McCarthy is his boots-on-the-ground experience, confronting issues voters worry about, one of those issues being border control.
And here's where I think that I have a leg up on border security. Because as a law enforcement officer for 37 years, I have actually talked to victims of human trafficking. I have talked to suspects of human trafficking. I've talked to drug dealers and drug lords and drug trafficking operators. And I've talked to the cartels who are absolutely here in California.
A mainstay of his platform is the immigration reform. Boudreau wants the U.S.-Mexico border wall and stronger staffing to curb drug and human trafficking issues. He's dealt with firsthand in law enforcement.
So my belief is that we need a strong wall, a tall wall, a long wall. We need better border security. We need more Border Patrol agents. But let's not just touch on how to close the door. Let's touch on solutions on the people that are here.
He also plans to push back on some environmentalist agendas, one of those being solar-powered energy. Boudreau believes in a nuclear energy approach, and here's why.
So why not we take a look at energy that's cleaner, crisper, less expensive to operate, and that's nuclear. Now, nuclear is something people back in Governor Brown's day became very scared because it pushed against the environmentalist objective.
Speculation has surrounded Boudreau for more than a year now, as his name has been tied to the governorship in California and national politics. You can find more information about him by visiting BoudreauForCongress.com or check out his Instagram at 6PointGoldStar. That's point, P-O-I-N-T. I'm Emma Ott reporting with MyTV53 News at 8.
Emma, we appreciate that. Thank you. Do stay with MyTV53 News for continuing coverage of election season 2024. Staying in Kern County and new tonight, the Kern County Board of Supervisors on Tuesday made permanent changes to the safe camping ordinance to include a new way for authorities to remove homeless encampments from public spaces. According to Bakersfield.com, the anti-encampment law, since it was passed in October 2021, makes it illegal to camp, lie down, or sleep in public areas, which includes streets, sidewalks, underpasses, public parks, riverbeds, and public parking lots, among other areas. Now, the newspaper says that with the changes approved, authorities can now designate special enforcement zones, whereby law enforcement can remove an encampment without any given notice. Concerned residents spoke out yesterday.
Hello, my name is Isaac. I believe I'm from District 3. Many people that I know would be strongly opposed to that. Many of our shelters have very long wait lists already. Where are these people supposed to go?
Previously, law enforcement had to provide a 72-hour notice each time they sought to remove an encampment. Learn more about this at Bakersfield.com. And this just into the MyTV53 News Center at about 9:30 this morning at Palisadas, Tahoe. An avalanche occurred on the Palisadas side of the ski resort, specifically above the GS Bowl area of KT-22. Olympic Valley Fire Department and others responded. According to the Placer County Sheriff's Office, the avalanche did cause one fatality and one injury.
There was also another individual that sustained minor non-life-threatening injuries as a result of the avalanche. At this point in time, all search efforts have concluded.
Officials say the avalanche debris field is about 150 feet wide, 450 feet long, and 10 feet deep. The investigation will continue. Back in our neck of the woods, the Reedley Police Department is providing an important update in the ongoing investigation into the tragic events that occurred in the 1100 block of South Church Avenue over the weekend. New at 8, reporter Gavin Martin fills us in.
Officials have now positively identified the third victim of this homicide case. The deceased is 61-year-old Daryl Bonds. This identification adds a critical piece to the complex puzzle that investigators have been working to solve. The Reedley Police Department is actively pursuing all leads in this case and said today they have made significant progress, including the arrest and booking of a 17-year-old juvenile on homicide charges and 2 adults on accessory charges. At last night's city council meeting, the Reedley city manager spoke about the case, and our partners at Stewowell News was there.
But I did want the council and community to know that we have late-breaking news that we have just arrested a 17-year-old on 4 counts of homicide. We have arrested 2 adults on accessory to murder. So those who we believe were responsible for this are in custody and have now been charged. I hope that we will be able to get much more information out to the community as the full investigation is unfolding, and we do still have a very, very active investigation.
I'm Gavin Martin, MyTV53 News at 8. Austin, back to you.
Okay, Gavin. Now, a total of 4 victims were killed, but a 17-year-old juvenile from Reedley was arrested last night. Furthermore, 34-year-old Reedley resident Bryn Curtis and 21-year-old Rafael Gonzalez have also been booked into the Fresno County Jail on charges of accessory after the fact. New at 8, Fresno firefighters responded to an early morning fire at a home on North Roosevelt. When firefighters arrived, there was heavy smoke and fire coming from the front of the house and reports that an occupant had gone back inside attempting to rescue their pets. Due to these circumstances, a second alarm was requested while firefighters searched for a victim. It was later discovered that the missing person had come back out and gone to a neighbor's house. An electric space heater has been identified as the cause of the blaze. By the way, this was the 9th working structure fire Fresno Fire has responded to since January 1. Turning to our weather, snowfall started in the Sierra Nevada as seen here on the Yosemite Conservancy's Half Dome webcam by this morning. Winter conditions will continue in the mountains overnight with a high probability, 60 to 80% of 10 inches or greater of snow above 5,000 feet. And a freeze watch has been issued for sub-freezing temperatures as low as 26 degrees in the rural areas of the San Joaquin Valley on Friday morning, and temperatures as low as 29 degrees in the rural areas on Saturday morning. Officials say make sure you cover sensitive plants and plan to bring pets indoors. We'll have your full forecast later in this newscast. And finally, in your first few minutes of nonstop news at 8, Governor Gavin Newsom releasing California's budget for 2024 and 2025 during a press conference this morning. Here's Valentina Saldana with more.
Today, California Governor Gavin Newsom revealed the budget plan for 2024 and 2025. Part of the plan is to fix the nearly $38 billion deficit.
We've come to expect the unexpected as it relates to the volatility of our tax system. You could see here in the orange line, those are the big three revenues. Looks like an EKG chart. Goes up during the good times, goes down very badly in the bad times.
The $291.5 billion balanced budget will dip into the state's reserves and cut as well as delay spendings in order to close the shortfall. Some of those cuts include an $8.5 billion pull from different funds, such as climate change, school facilities, and housing programs. It will also delay and put off over $7 billion in funding for transit and inner-city rail, clean energy and behavioral health housing, and early childhood education grants. The budget will also pull $13 billion from the state's reserves, which was previously avoided by Newsom and legislative leaders when fixing last year's spending gap. Out of the budget, $15.3 billion will go towards assisting homelessness, $8.7 billion for mental health reform, and $109.1 billion for schools and community colleges. Newsom signed a legislation last year that would boost healthcare workers' pay to $25 an hour starting on June 1st. He's now asked lawmakers to add a trigger requirement, which will make the pay increase dependent on how much money the state has.
But I hope the story is one of resilience. And it's also a story that, again, in closing, as I began, recognizes this is a story of correction and normalcy.
The revised plan will be shared in May after Californians have filed their tax returns, giving state officials a better look at how much money is available. Reporting for MyTV53, I'm Valentina Saldana.
Valentina, we appreciate that. And that does it for your first few minutes of nonstop news at 8. But don't go anywhere. We are just getting started. Still to come, work is beginning on the City of Fresno's first ever dedicated citywide senior activity center. Later, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie announcing late today that he is ending his campaign for president. Plus, we will check your full forecast. New, local, unique. This is MyTV53 News at 8. We're back in a little over 2 minutes.
This is MyTV53 News. New, local, unique with Austin Reed. You're watching MyTV53 News at 8.
And welcome back on this 10th of January. Turning to news in the North Valley, the annual City of Merced 2024 leaf collection program is wrapping up at the end of this month. So now is your time to not miss out on the chance to have your leaves collected. Area 1 dates ended today, but for Area 2, you can get the leaves picked up January 11th and 12th. Area 3, January 16th through the 17th. Area 4 dates is January 18th through the 20th. You can always call the City of Merced's Public Works Department with more questions. New tonight, Fresno Mayor Jerry Dyer announcing today the creation and implementation of a dedicated pothole repair crew within the City of Fresno's Public Works Department. The 5-member crew will focus on potholes and localized pavement failures using 2 strategies, which would include cold mix or hot mix asphalt. When residents report potholes by calling 311 or using the Fresgo app, the crew will deploy to the area when the weather allows. The team will determine whether cold mix or hot mix asphalt will be used as a solution. If a location is too damaged for cold mix asphalt repair, the crew will return using hot mix, providing a more durable and longer-lasting solution. Well, work is beginning on the City of Fresno's first ever dedicated citywide senior activity center. Demolition is wrapping up on the site right near Blackstone and Holland, where the center will be built. New tonight, Mayor Dyer and Council President Tyler Maxwell, they're providing this update.
Hi, I'm Mayor Jerry Dyer.
And I'm Fresno City Council President Tyler Maxwell. And today we're excited to tell you that work has finally begun on the City of Fresno's first ever dedicated senior center.
We've listened to your input and feedback about what you want to see in your senior center. And now the work is beginning.
Demolition is happening now on the site where the future 30,000 square foot building will be built.
When it's done, the center will provide programs and services for senior residents, including meal and nutrition programs, fitness and wellness programs, recreation activities, educational and arts programs, and more.
Demolition on the old building is wrapping up soon, with construction on the center beginning shortly after.
Our seniors deserve the best, and together, we're well on our way to creating a center that our seniors can be proud of.
Thank you.
For more information about the center, check in with the City of Fresno's Facebook page.
MyTV53 News continues with the Valley's local forecast.
Spread your love and fly. All around the world, statues crumble for me. Who knows how long I've loved you? Everywhere I go, people stop and they say, 25 years old, my mother, God rest her soul. Lord of mercy. I just wanna fly. Where you want? Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just wanna fly. Where you want? Where you try? Where you want? Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Yeah. Well, spread your love and fly. Yo me, oh my, spread your love and fly. Yo me for I, spread your love and fly. Dance a little stranger. Show me where you've been. Love can make you hostage, wanna do it again. Word. There's no time to think about the starting or the end. Never. We'll find out, I'm told. My mother, she told me so.
Hey, welcome back. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie announced late today that he is ending his campaign for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination, marking the exit of the most outspoken critic of former President Donald Trump in the GOP primary. According to CNN, Christie's decision comes on the heels of a new batch of disappointing poll numbers, especially in New Hampshire, where Christie had hoped a less conservative electorate would help him in his opposition to Trump. Last year was a difficult one for Google, Meta, Amazon, and dozens of other tech companies with around 240,000 layoffs. But as the 2024 Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas gets underway, optimism is running high amid hopes that the artificial intelligence could herald a new golden age for tech. Reporting from Las Vegas, here's France 24's Wasim Cornet.
We've all heard the scary predictions that artificial intelligence could spell the end of humanity, but AI is already here or soon will be in places as common as a living room or the kitchen. This high-tech refrigerator is powered by AI, and it also has eyes.
So the fridge sees I just put in a tomato.
A built-in camera allows it to see food that's put in and taken out, and it uses that information to give out suggestions.
So the fridge will be able to say, you've got these items, you should try this recipe. Or, you have this food item that expires in 2 days, you should use it. So AI allows the fridge to keep track of its contents in an environmentally responsible way.
Artificial intelligence is everywhere at this year's CES. The huge popularity of ChatGPT has helped make it inescapable. AI will soon be in our cars too. This French startup has attracted several major automakers by creating an augmented reality dashboard along with a virtual co-pilot.
What sets AI apart is that it will remember your requests and answers over time to know you better. Conversations tend to be more intuitive, and it's more effective than looking at a screen and pressing on it.
And for those who feel like going out on the town, meet Adam.
Adam, I'm making your drink now.
This robot can make cocktails, bubble tea, or a hazelnut latte in 60 seconds. And like every good bartender, he's also a great listener.
Well, see, that's something good that AI is doing. All right, coming up next at 8, we will take a look at what happened during Tuesday's Fresno County Board of Supervisors meeting. That's next in prime time. Welcome back. New tonight, we have a few highlights from Tuesday's Fresno County Board of Supervisors meeting.
Supervisor Nathan Maxig was named this year's chairman, with Supervisor Buddy Mendez serving as vice chair. In keeping with tradition, the chairman presented the outgoing chairman, Supervisor Sal Quintero, with a parting gift. The board received an update from Fresno County Clerk James Coos regarding the upcoming presidential primary election and the special election for Congressional District 20.
We are ready and able to complete the tasks placed before us and deliver the best possible election process to the voters of Fresno County.
More than $200,000 of ARPA funds were allocated to the Central California Food Bank to purchase a refrigerated box truck. This truck will be used to increase food distribution in the rural areas of Fresno County. Lastly, the meeting was adjourned in honor of the longtime community leader, Sally Caglia.
Many of you knew Sally or saw her running around always with a smile on her face, always ready to help in any way she can to make Fresno better.
All right, let's get one final look at your forecast. From Fresno to Bakersfield, the cool weather stays with us the rest of this week. Do expect more moisture for the mountains just within the next 24 to 48 hours. If you're going to be traveling this weekend, keep that in mind. And as we were mentioning earlier, on Friday, we could see lows below like 28 degrees. It's chilly. Thanks for joining us for your news on this Wednesday. We've made it to the middle of the week. I'm Austin Breed, hoping your news is good news. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night for now.